Well, hey, what you doing? I saw that vape smoke. I can't hear you. No mic. No mic. Nope. We got technical difficulties tonight, guys.
How about now?
Hey, Grayson, how you doing? We just saw while we were setting this up that Cayman's going live.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I was on the wrong channel.
And who all's here? We got 8 peoples. 8 peoples. We know Grayson's here. There's Randy.
Randy.
Look, Randy. Look how pretty. They came out pretty good. Of course, when you order labels and they come on a Sunday and they come in a box like this, and you're thinking, oh, well, they're going to be on a page. And then you open up said labels, wherever the opening is, and they look kind of like this when you get them. And you open it up, and they're all on individual cards.
Oh, dang.
Yep. You remember what I was saying about the nutrition labels, right?
Yep. That's what it made me think of as soon as I seen individual.
And I was sitting there going crazy.
Now you got to fight the edge of every single one of them to get them start peeling off.
I actually did. It became easier the more I did it for some reason. So every, I've got to do that 120 bottles for the Hive Life conference. And I got most of those done and labeled. This is a 2 high stack of them in here. All of those are labeled. So, so with that being said, I had to order a new toy to start to try to streamline the process, right? Hey, James.
You got a picture of that already set up, or you need me to pull one?
I got a video, baby, somewhere. Hold on. I can find it pretty quick, I think. Or maybe not. Oh, yep, here it is. Hold on.
I'll say I got a link of it right here if you need it.
I'm gonna make it big. Oh, why did it start playing already? So present, share screen, share this screen. I'm not going to play the audio because it's just music playing. And add it to stream. So I ordered this little gizmo, but it's not going to be here the next month.
That's going to make it a lot easier getting everything filled up there.
That should make it faster, right? A faster process.
Yeah, while it's filling, you can be labeling and getting some other stuff ready for it.
Or at least capping them, right? Should go pretty quick. And hopefully that'll make it a little bit faster, especially if I can enlist some help to put bottles on one side, you know. And he's adjusting the speed of the fill. And it stops on a laser. The laser makes the thing stop. So
got a little arm to put everything in line for you perfectly.
Yep. So that's the trial and error part of getting it set up right.
Yeah, start out with some water. That way you
Cayman,
ain't got swarm lure all over the ground. You can have bees everywhere.
Cayman's going live in an hour, right? An
Yeah.
hour and 5 minutes from now.
Yeah, I believe it's 7 o'clock my time.
And anyway, that's the new toy that's been ordered to try to make the.
Is that you?
Is it?
Nope, that was the video that you were just playing on my end. I had it pulled up on a separate screen.
Oh, okay. I thought you just had the photo up because I was saying I turned the speaker off. Yep, Cayman will be live at 8 o'clock my time.
Yeah, 8 Eastern and 7 Central.
My nephew brought me something. Speaking of hot honey, Don. Carolina Reaper.
Better put some gloves on.
You see it's in a bag, right? For safety sakes.
You might want to get your respirator out and ready too.
I know, get it all ready for the hazmat. But Grayson, who's your guest for tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know who your special guest is for tomorrow. Probably either Brian Coper or Greg Burns, because you've already had Bruce on there, so they'll be the next ones in line.
We got James in here and Don too.
Yep. Don, Randy, and everybody should have gotten their packages. And now I'm just waiting on the boxes. Hey, Vince. Vincent should have got his package already.
See, I think you had sent me a picture of the box, didn't you?
Yeah, the 3D print of the box.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing it in my text messages. I was going to
Dropbox.
Oh, Dropbox. Okay.
Should be box. You'll be able to tell us this View 3D or something like that.
Nope, that ain't there.
It's not. Well, I can fix that. I've got it over here somewhere.
I got the logo that I worked on a while ago.
Let's see. Where's that? Where's that? Downloads. I got so many. Here we go. So this is the box, the packaging. So I'm kind of excited. Oh, you pulled me up. Wait a minute. How'd you do it?
You still had to share at the bottom of the screen.
Share on. Well, yours don't have a label on it yet. It should be there though soon. So that's the shipper box, right? So when a store orders it, there'll be 12 in that box. It turns into a display. So it'll be a good looking little countertop display, I think. I think so. What do you think?
It looks nice to me. I like it. Kind of stands out with the yellow.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that was one of the goals. And I like the little B guy that I think it was DC that said I should call him Bob B. So
Bobby.
And Lee and I were messing around yesterday and gave him a little star.
Oh. I guess I'll have to pull that one up for you. All right, I got to get to the other screen.
League. So see if I can move him next time I order boxes. Move the man in there with the star, the new sheriff in town.
Put the star in, and then the little words at the bottom also.
Yep. So now he's got a sheriff's badge. No, nothing on the patties yet, James. I know that they're doing a pre-order for Hive Life. My thing is, to be honest with you, I don't know. I want to go to Hive Life very badly. I don't know if I can go to Hive Life. That's the problem. Just because of the situation around here. So working on it. However, if you're going to Hive Life, you can pre-order them from Hive Life. Someone just sent me an image.
Wouldn't me.
Let's see. Probably something. Yeah, it's one of those. One of those politicians, and Dirt Rooster called me today, and then that was him that messaged me just now. So, but he was not the politician.
Michael.
Hey, Michael, good to see you. So went out to the beast today. I started like one of my dead outs that I had earlier in the year, or abscons, was so. I've never had a wax moth infestation so bad that I might have to just throw it in the trash and burn it. I mean, it's just all the frames are so ate up, and except for the plastic ones.
About to say they'll burrow down into your wooden frame too, and it's just hard to get them out of there. About all you can do is set them out
when you scrape them. Sometimes the worm was still in there, you know.
Yeah.
So I checked a couple of them. They're looking pretty good. Actually, you've got the technology to do this. Where is it? Go back. Lee. Of course, it'll take a second for the stuff to get there. This is one of the colonies I went in. And it was a little, it wasn't cold. There were some bees flying and stuff, not like a ton of them, but there were some bees flying today. And I just checked a couple and looked to see how they were doing on the pollen patty. That matter of fact, that one of the pictures that I sent you shows the pollen patty and how they're eating it up through the hole in the bottom. And
just got it.
Right there, yep. And you notice there's no beetles in there because they can't get in. That's the beauty of the baggie. Using a Ziploc for your pollen patties. The other one was just the top of the frames and what they look like down in there, staring up at me. Hey, Stacy, good to see you. Yeah, they're just jammed down there.
Look like pretty good population down in it.
Yeah, it's pretty good hive. Can't complain about that one. I was just so it was right now it's 50, but it was in the like 60 today.
We're looking at 49 right now. Our high today was 57, but we'll be back down to 38 tonight. I think we hit about 36 last night.
Let's see. Got too much going on over here. Trying to get, there it is, back to the live stream on the other channel. But did you do anything with your bees this weekend at all?
No, I went to the Louisiana Renaissance Festival all day yesterday, and then today has just been too breezy and cool to even try to get in them.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw out a link.
The only thing, I've been trying to clean up my office today, and I hadn't accomplished very much on that.
I'm starting to bring the stuff that was in there into here now. So I've got my laser over there.
And James's highs are low.
We didn't get that cold. Maybe tonight. Let me see.
That's the only thing I got accomplished today. I had to play around a little bit. I put me a new display on the back wall there.
It's a good looking display, man. Everybody's different honeys.
Yep. I'm working on it. I got some more shelves I'm going to put on that side, some probably on the other side. Light everything up. Getting about that time of year, you ain't going to be able to do too much outside.
Let's see.
Damn, Randy
says, it does say it's supposed to get down to 36 tonight.
Randy's saying 26 on high and 17.
High of 57 tomorrow. Tuesday, 56. Wednesday, 63. Yeah, it's going to be a chilly week, it looks like.
Time to put the Under Armours on.
So we'll see how... I mean, the bees are doing good, so I can't complain about it. I'm doing a little bit different right now. I know right now they have feed, right? They've got food in there, so I'm not sweating them too much, but as long as they keep eating, that's the main thing. Friday, 26 and 17. Wow. It's going to be cold.
No, thank you.
Oh, shoot. I better pin that. There, I pinned it. If you guys anybody wants to jump in for a minute. We're not planning to be on that long, guys. Of course, we say that every show. But, I know a lot of people want to go watch what Cayman's got to say. And we were just kind of hang out. Michael says they got snow. They had snow in Ohio, too, from what I gather. But the main thing was, I was just so proud of this. I was like, you want to go live?
I think it turned out looking pretty dang good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not perfect on my labels, but that's good for not having a $3,200 machine to do it.
About to say, the label being a little crooked, it ain't going to affect what's inside.
Right? I'm just happy that...
Here, Steven.
The good part about this, it feels good because everything in this bottle, or this whole product, right? So what's in the bottle, the label, the box, all that was designed in concept was by me. So hopefully it does well. Right now I got some orders, and I've got order for 120 bottles, and I'm supposed to have another big order coming in the spring. So, and I might have another bee supply company in North Carolina to carry it. And one of the bee supply companies in North Carolina is picking up Apis Biologics as well. So it'll be good.
Moving on up.
I like my bear bottle. I told everybody that was unlabeled product. Also, if you notice on the website, it has gone up in price now that I've had to put labels on it. So
Yeah, if you look at a lot of products, though, I mean, a lot of the price comes from all your packaging and advertisements and
Mhm.
everything else for the most part.
That is, I mean, they get you because then you got to pay. When did you order, Michael?
Rodney said he's still filling feeders today with syrup.
He's down here too. I do not see an order for you, sir. Let me see. Dashboard. When did you order? Orders, shipped orders.
He said he'll call you.
Oh, Michael. I don't. Oh, yeah, you didn't order through the website, right? And I have not received the envelope yet to ship. You know, he knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, so this week has not been a big order week, but you know, that's the way it goes.
I said you better get a couple of drums ready.
Well, I already reordered. I told you that I reordered supplies to make some more swarm lure. So it's really, I've got plenty right now. So if anybody wants to order, don't feel like my orders are holding up on that. I'm waiting. I've got plenty of time to finish the rest of that order because I'm waiting on the shipper boxes to come in for the display. So I done told Bob to do a run of spray for collecting honey, call it Honey Wrangler, and give the bee a bandana and a big iron on his hip. I can do it. I find it just smells like bitter almonds or vomit. What's the one you said smells like vomit?
Oh, I can't remember if that was Honey Bandit or Honey Robber. I think it was Honey Robber.
Honey Robber.
Whichever one it was I used this year, that's the one that smelled like vomit.
And Michael, also keep in mind that we had a holiday on Friday, so the mail is a little bit slower. But as soon as it comes in, I still got you right here.
Hey, Larry, with the filament corner, I got you displayed back there on the back shelf now in lights now. You got your little 3D hive.
I got to do some more back here. Maybe the more stuff I hang on the wall, the more I can clear up my floor.
I think that's what I'm trying to do, clear my shelves and my desk and all off.
Honey Robber.
That's what Don says Honey Robber, I guess, is vomit.
I've never used that one.
I had, I guess it was the Honey Bandit, just a small spray bottle.
I haven't used Honey Bandit either. The only one I've used is Honey Be Gone.
Now, the Honey Robber I bought this year, it was a little bit bigger bottle and had like a little squirt on the top, little nozzle you just turn upside down and spray.
So the Honey Robber is the one that smells like vomit, which Sam.
That's what I'm getting. It's an acid, Don said.
Oh, okay.
I don't keep it in the office. It stays next door in storage, so I can't read it and tell you which one it is.
I did laser try out. Let me grab it real quick.
Honey Robber looks like a butyric acid.
I did try my laser out on cardboard to see if I could do a cardboard, like the cardboard box for shipping, and I can. Absolutely can. The problem is it takes too long. Unless I just put it on one side, then it's not bad. If I could sit here while I'm doing stuff and just run box after box after box. But yeah, it takes pretty long time to do that. So, well,
Come out looking good.
Yeah, it did come out looking good, but it takes like 15 minutes to do one that size on my laser. So we'll see what direction we end up going with that. It's just a matter of cost and, you know, repeatability. Hey, Flower Street. So my football team lost yesterday. Your son's football team is going to the championship this week, right?
Well, we made it through the first round of the playoffs. We got to drive about 5 hours this next Friday up north, Louisiana, to round 2. But we're doing good. I think we won 39-6.
Now, if you win that game, you get to come back home, or you got to still play away?
That I'm not sure yet. I think they'll have another schedule the following week for another game.
And then, if they make it to the championship, it's in Baton Rouge.
I don't know where they're going to do it this year. I don't know if they're going to do it in Baton Rouge or New Orleans. Heck, we didn't even find out we was playing on our home field this Friday until Monday. We had to play one game, wait 2 days to find out where we were playing the next one.
Oh, man,
and the bad thing was we went to the football game Friday night, and that's the first time I forgot to bring my camera with me. We got halfway there, and I realized I left my camera sitting on the desk here.
It's like too late then, right?
Yep. The only other thing, I did bring my camera every time we went, but I did forget to bring a battery for the camera one time. I got up there, turned the camera on, didn't have no battery in it.
Keep getting notifications. Let's see. Nope. Uber want me to go Uber. Not tonight. Got to work tomorrow. So I did learn something cool this week. Well, again, so I talked to Rich with Time is Honey.
Mm-hmm.
And he sent me some pictures. Let me forward them to you.
I hadn't heard much from him lately. I hadn't talked to him.
Where's he at? I got to find him on here. So it's a couple pictures. Some, if it'll share. What? Messages. Lee. So this is how I'm gonna send them one at a time. So this is basically a trim ring. He calls it a vent ring. At least that's what his mentor John calls it. And let me see. I'll have to share this one too, because it's like a before and after, right? What it looks like when it's done.
I just got the first one from you. I'm bringing that first one up.
I messed up. Anyway, share again. And I thought it was pretty cool. All right, now the next one should be coming. So it's a trim ring, right? Like a feeder shim. And ADC. And when you lay it down, you'll see the next picture shows the finish part. What did you get the other one? The other photo?
Looked like it's somebody on somebody's seat.
Yep. So that's a sugar board now. So you see how they put the corners? So the bees can travel up in the corners. Hey, Garrison. And eat the sugar from below, right? And I guess the stick in the middle stabilizes it, but it also gives you kind of like a depth meter, how deep your sugar is, right? So I got to get with them and find out how they're packing it. to stay in there like that, but that looks pretty good.
Fair, they'll probably be putting it on a flat surface, maybe some kind of baking sheet or whatever, packing it in good till it dries.
All right, Don, have a good one, buddy. But yeah, I don't know. I know they were doing it in one day, so maybe it's just the compression that's, you know, a little bit wet, not a lot, and just compress the crap out of it.
Might be able to make another board on the inside that you can use just to press it flat. Take a piece of plywood or something, build a handle onto it.
DC says it looks like his sugar lid. So if you guys haven't ordered your swarm lure yet, go get it, because I'm a little bit slow. I got some right now in stock. Oh, the spin. I forgot about the spinner. I got some in stock. I got the label on them now. So I've got, wow, there you go. Got the label on it. Looks good. Good to go. Just go to the website and get some, because I'm going to be packing up boxes and making more bottles and sticking more labels. And, you know, it's not, the funny thing is, it's not like a quick process. You know what I mean? The making of the stuff is the quick part. The hard part is the actual bottling and labeling and boxing and then shipping and all that stuff. Oh, it goes under the sugar board for the bee space. I gotcha. So Garrison got his on Friday. Cool. I wish I would have had labels before I sent those out, but the labels just came in today. And the stick goes on the sugar board. It's just kind of a crazy weekend, man. Just busy, you know, trying to get stuff ready, trying to grow the fledgling company until it blows up, hopefully, or I blow up, one of the two. There you go. So what was it? You said you had a problem getting to it yesterday.
I may have to change something on that link again. Every time I put the HTTP in there, it just don't want to do for me.
You got to do HTTPS.
Yeah, like well, that's what it's got in there. I'm going to take that out and just run with the www, and that worked for me yesterday.
Bewares.co.
So I'm going to drop that link again without the HTTP.
There you go. Either one, if it works on your system. Because, you know, I think it was Randy that told me he was having a problem with some.
I just tried it then. It don't seem to want to do.
And if you just put www.bewares.co, it works?
It did yesterday, but it didn't even come up as a link that time whenever I put it in the comments.
It should let you put links on my channels. This is crazy.
If I type it in, it goes straight to it.
But if you type it in, it goes right to it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, Randy, I saw that. I appreciate it, buddy. I've just been busy work between day job and then get home and try to make a few, you know, bottle up some swarm lure. And then today I was sitting here and labeling. And then it went faster than I thought. I really was dreading it, but I just turned on some music and was sitting here doing it while I was labeling them while I was listening, and it worked out pretty good. So in case you don't know, that lure will be at the Hive Life conference. So you'll be able to find it. Right now, the only place that's going to have it at Hive Life is Hilco. Hilco is going to have it and be carrying it. So that's
take a check on that link when you get a chance after a while. For some reason it's still showing the big cartel whenever I click it in.
Yeah, so when you click in www.bewares.co, that's just a redirect. So it just redirects you to the website, the store website. So it's going to stay that way with the Big Cartel, but it's just easier instead of having to type out that long URL. It's a little bit cheaper to hit bewares.co, instead of bewares.bigcartel.co. See. Well, see, that's the thing. There's some people that don't even watch my channel that do actually go to Hilco, right? Or do order from Hilco. So there's a chance that they can get it from Hilco or at the Hive Life. Now, I made a promise to you guys, and as long as my goods stay where they are at right now for price, I said I would never go over $15.99. So it's at $15.99 on the website. And but if you buy it somewhere else, it will be higher because they're going to be retailing it, where I'm the manufacturer / wholesaler. I can do what I want. Right?
That's the plus side of business. You're not having to work for somebody else. They're working for you.
Opened up for me. Wait a minute.
Yeah, the link.
Oh, okay. I was thinking his swarm lure opened up on him. Oh, some of you got some neat new packaging too. So, my new bubble wrap mailers. So I got a couple of them. New bubble wrap mailers. So, I thought those would look good with Apis going out, right? Black product inside of a black bag.
Got Brian in here now.
It's the Castle. It's the Castle Hives. Hey, Brian.
Yeah, DC, a lot of times that's best. Go straight to the manufacturer.
If you can.
If you can. But say you got a store 2 miles from your house, it may be fast to run down there too if you have to.
Well,
I'd go direct to Bob to get it. Yeah, it's snowing up there on Brian.
Yeah, that's the thing. So obviously right now we got 24 people watching. On a good night, we might have 50 at this point, right? So 50 people. Oh, wait a minute, what happened? Did I miss the question? James said I thought it was a simple yes or no.
I must have missed that one.
Do you just sell deep or medium frames for the toy hives?
Oh, okay.
That's the last thing I saw him. I try to answer James's, but I can't tell. He's all in caps tonight, so he's yelling at us.
Yeah, sometimes you got to get it across.
Now he's saying it won't load for him.
Yeah, whenever I dropped that first link and clicked on it, it wouldn't want to load for me. But whenever I dropped the second link without HTTPS, it didn't even show as a link.
I'll be able to see how many people went over there. 3 people went over there. If y'all crashed it with 3 people today.
DC said timed out.
That could be your internet. Now 4 people have been over there because I just went there, right? But yeah, that's it. New comments. Yeah, see, Brian says it loaded for him. So I'm excited, man. This has been an adventure. We'll see. I mean, Hilco was gracious to carry the product, so they're going to have it at Hive Life, and I'm just trying to produce that right now. And loads if he copies and pastes, he said. And
just temporary, so they can click it in the section here. I'm going to drop it on Big Cartel. That way it's easy just to click for the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, this right here, Brian. Oh, it actually showing up good. So, using my Ohio State education from the Ohio State School of Pharmacy to make swarm lure. Smelling, my fingers smell like it now. And show it. You got the box up still? Castle obviously hadn't seen the packaging and everything yet.
Nah, you had the box on your side.
Oh, did I? That's right. Hold on.
You get a chance later, put it in Dropbox, and I can pull it up for you anytime.
3D view. All right, and then present, share screen. So this is the retail shipper, Brian. You can pull it up when you have to. There you go. Can you make it bigger or no? So it'll be a tabletop display or a countertop display, right? So if you got a store, each box will have 12 lures in it. And those are coming yet still. So it's kind of been a process, and I've been trying to do it by myself.
Wrong one.
And yeah, I'll stop screen share now. But so it's been a whole process, right? So the research, then making the lure, then bottling it up, then labeling it, and then boxing it. So it's I've got 200 more bottles right here to do. I've got 1,000 labels down here. I mean, it's a lot, but I'm, like I said, I've already got several orders, bulk orders. I got the one going to Canada in the spring, so product will be at Hive Life. So it'll be good. You won't see it if you go to Hive Life's channel because one of the vendors will be bringing it from Hive Life. So it'll be good. And
yeah, Brian, I got you displayed in the back. Got you on the shelf back there, lit up.
My phone keeps vibrating. And for some reason, my phone vibrates over here, but the sound sounds like it's coming from the other side of me. Like
I got my phone on silent, but my tablet keeps going off.
That could be what I'm hearing too. Your tablet that's on the right side of you coming out of my left speaker.
Yeah, it's possible.
So we're trying to make some changes. I mean, I really wouldn't expect a month ago I'd have an automatic bottle filler coming.
Might have to bring that little video up again. Brian didn't see that.
Brian didn't see that one either. And probably you got it up there now. You got it on your screen, right?
I can bring it back up.
Just don't play that crappy music. It's made in China because they make everything.
I was about to say they make everything automated now.
But I ordered it through Amazon. So if I have a problem, I can return it back to Amazon. Fairly easy.
All right, let me bring that video up.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the thing is, yeah, you had to do what I had to do because it starts playing like right away. Hey, DC, if you got my number, just give her my number. The thing is that it should be affordable is kind of where I went with it. I wanted it to be more affordable than the other ones on the market, but that's going to hopefully speed things up, that production line there. It's not like a big, high, fancy one, but it's all I need, right? At this point of the game, it's all I need.
You'll be filling bottles while you labeling and putting the spray lids on. That's all.
Yeah. I'm I'm kind of amped for it, to be honest with you. It's just going to be the matter of getting it where it lines up to where it's supposed to stop, right? and getting it to where the bottles line up to. Well, those. I think this right here will be. Well, maybe when the bottle comes off and it runs up against that computer piece there, the back of that box, so that's far enough out to fill it. That'll be interesting. That, my friend, will be interesting to see how that works out. I'll have to call Spanky down here. Spanky will have to come down here to set up the damn production line. But that was not an expensive piece right there.
Yeah, when you start getting 4 or 5 of those set up all around you, you're going to be running them quick.
I think I'm smart enough that I could T-tap that line and run lines over and fill up other bottles, but maybe not that one because there's a laser stop on it.
That's when you got that 55-gallon drum hooked up to one of them too.
And just all day long.
Have to hire somebody work night shift for you.
That's me. I'm the night crew. And I'm the day crew at my day job.
Well, you go to fill in that other big order we were talking about. You're going to have a night crew then. That
will be a big order. That's why that's why I ordered all that stuff yesterday. So I can be prepared I want to have those bottles filled. Where worst case, I label them and box them up. But the Canadian Man Lake is going to be carrying it. Yeah, the labeler. I looked at a labeler. They want $3,500 for the labeler. Like where the bottle goes down the line and spins it. Yep, that's going to happen. I know that's going to happen already, the making the mess part. You think they would put a laser in that tip where it would shine down exactly where that bottle needs to stop. Well, technically it should. With the bottle stop, the arm should be aimed right at the hole.
Yeah. Well, that's like that bottle filler I was looking at for the honey bottles. It was the same thing. It had a laser on the side and it did detect when the jar come by and it would stop.
Yep. Now, I couldn't do honey with that one because honey's too thick.
Yeah, too heavy of viscosity.
But it's, yeah, you know what, though? When you buy rolls of labels, they cost like 3 times as much.
You would think that'd be cheaper because they're not having to print individual pages.
Yeah, I mean, you would think, but maybe they're charging for the convenience. Maybe it really don't cost them anymore. Maybe it just is more convenient for you to have the labeling machine instead of having to do it by hand. So they charge you more.
I was about to say, if you end up getting to that point, though, if sales are good enough, you could always buy the printing machine to print the labels yourself too on a roll.
Oh, yeah. And I will say that. So let me highlight this. So one night I had a tarot card reading on Soaps and Suds and Such's stream. And if I remember correctly, it said that I would prosper, but I needed to be doing something different. Right. And I hadn't even considered this. This wasn't even in my mind at all. And then when it popped up, I just started working on it and then it all comes together. Yeah, see, that's what Spanky said about the labels. They know you need it for automation, right? Because, hey, this is 1,000 labels in here. Probably about 920 right now, actually. And to do them all like a sticker. And it's not a problem necessarily stickering them. I mean, you're not going to get every bottle like right in the same location on the bottle, right? You're going to mess one up like I did right there and wrinkle it. If you can see the wrinkle. But this is the one. This is my keeper, the first bottle. And but other than that, the hardest part for me is just peeling the backing off the label. And if I had a bottle ready to go, which I already bottled them all before the show, you would see the pain in the butt. And look at Grayson handling business in my chat.
Got to get everything set up and ready to go.
And so it's been a process, but it's been a good process, and learning a lot, and trying to use resources available. Randy hadn't said it yet, but I think Randy's going to probably get a box to put in his online store.
That'd be nice.
So, no, I'm not going to send a label for the test bottle. That's why the test bottle was so cheap, because it was unlabeled. Matter of fact, most of the people, to be honest with you, most of those were sold before I even had designed a label. I didn't even know what the name was.
That's a proprietary blend, Brad.
You won't see them. Matter of fact, Swarm Commander doesn't have the ingredients on the label. Good to see you, Brad. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, you might want to get with Larry right there. He might be able to 3D print you some type of label machine.
Could probably build your own. Yeah, I've seen some people on YouTube using like Arduinos, right? The little stepper motors.
Yep, I got some of them.
And they were using it for like a filler. I'm gonna have to do something, because it takes a lot of time. When you're doing all of the stages, right? So even that the little assembly line thing that we were just showing, you got to put the bottles on, but then you got to take them back off and screw the lids on, right? And then from that process, it's got to go to labeling, and then after they're labeled, they got to get put in a box. So, and be honest with you, I don't know what I got to do to these boxes. I don't know if I'm going to have to glue them. I don't know if, because that layout, I don't know if they're already glued and assembled. Probably not, right? They're probably just flat pieces that I have to fold. And by this, it looks like I might have to glue them.
I didn't see the prints on the bottom. Some of them, they'll kind of like interlock on the bottom and lock in. But if not, I'd get a can of like the 3M spray adhesive.
But then you got to worry about overspray. So I think a hot glue gun would be my friend on that deal. Just hit it with a dollop of hot glue, press it together.
I got 2 hot glue guns. One for the regular hot glue, but I have wax seals for any letters that I send out. It's got my KF for Kodiak Farm in the seal. So I got another hot glue gun that has it's basically a wax stick that goes in it instead of glue. And then I can put my seal on it.
That's pretty cool. This right here, it says pasting. So I don't know if that means I've got to glue it right there. Glue stick. Yeah, that's it. Smart man. Just get a glue stick. Pop it together, right?
Yep.
A lid screwer bot as well. Anything else would become a factory line. Yeah, I know. That's what Lee said. He said, Bob, you're gonna have to order about. Well, we did the math last night. With the amount of product that I've ordered to come in, we got enough to make 28 5-gallon buckets to go through the line. So that'll be interesting. And the thing is, I didn't look, and I need to look at that website to see if they're I don't know how their boxes come, man.
Generally, stuff like that, it's going to come flat. That way they can ship more at a time in a box. And then you'll just fold them up and put them together.
Well, I got 100 boxes coming. So 100 boxes to do 1,200 bottles. So I've got more boxes than I have bottles right now. Yeah, you'd think they would be linked together, right? And they'd be smashed flat. And then you just pop them together and the bottom should go into piece. So we'll see. We'll see. But Cayman's going live in like 15 minutes. So we don't want to run into his time because most of y'all probably want to pop over there and hear him talk about the Hive Life conference and you know what he's got going good. And I guess he might still be in Missouri. I don't know.
I don't know where they're showing it in an extraction line on that thumbnail that he got up there.
Got to get dinner cleaned up. We're only going to be on here max another 15 minutes to let Cayman go tonight.
Yeah, I got to get up early too. We starting work at 5:30 now instead of 6. There you go, Larry. Home Life 2023.
Well, hopefully. Oh, hey, Spanky. Miller Bee Supplies going to pick up Apis Biologics. So I don't know how far they are from you. Lee, you going to be on the stage at Hive Life? No.
Nope. I'll be in the booth with Ricky Rorick with Horizontal Bees. I barely do any talking on here. You think I'd be able to get on stage and talk?
I would, but nobody would want to hear me. We got to know our role. What's Tuesday? Oh, Tuesday night stream.
That'd be our live stream, and we'll be on your channel this week.
By this, I hope. Let's see. Let me refresh. Now we've had 7 visitors over there, making my conversion percentage go down. So, let me see. Yep, that's about it. Not much. Put Spanky on the put Spanky on the stage. You'll fill their ears. Larry Moore said. That's funny. Spanky's a talkative guy on the phone. Like when you talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
I think Spanky to me is a very analytical person. I can see the wheels turning, like when we were talking about the bucket purchase and stuff like that. And I was on the phone, you know, and then he comes back and he's like processed. He processed it. They might also be picking up my swarm lure too. Don't know that part yet. 10% discount. I saw your text message. You 10% discount? I'll throw out a 10% discount. I got to make a code though. Hold on. Nope. You know what? They can use Stream 10. Stream 10 to get 10% off if they would like to. And I got it at a relatively cheap price. And that really would be good for anything that's in there right now. So if you want Apis Biologics, 10% off of Swarm Lure.
That's just all one thing, Stream 10?
Stream 10 all together. And it really would apply to anything on there. So, but buy the Wrangler. Buy the Apis if you haven't bought it. A lot of y'all bought it already, so. But if you know of a store that might carry, DC, send me an email, brother, so I have that information. Otherwise, I got to go searching. Well, you have streams all week. Yep. 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 And then Cayman usually comes on whenever Cayman wants to come on, like Saturday, Sunday. I think he's done a Friday one time. But Saturday or Sunday, he typically tries to go.
I was about to say, generally, if he does do one, it's usually a weekend day, Friday through Sunday.
We've got 25 people watching, only 10 thumbs up, 11 thumbs up.
I'm one of them.
Yes, Brad, that's the goal. Wholesale to suppliers. But I have it on my website. So honestly, if you buy it through my website, you're going to pay less. I already know that because I know what retailers are going to put it in line with every other swarm lure out there. So if swarm lure is going for $32, it'll be probably around $30 or so. And it's barcoded, it's ready to go. Get 12 to a case, or 12 to the little box, right? Haven't really decided what a case pack is. If a case pack's 1-2 boxes, it really just depends. I'm not a stickler. Hell, buy 5. I don't care. Whatever. Just buy it. Damn it, buy it. That's the main thing. Just trying to get foothold, get it out there. I did make a shirt. I could drop that link because there is no profit on this shirt. This is just what the cost of the shirt is in shipping. If I can find it. Yep. And you won't find it in my little store thing online, but I will share a link. And again, this shirt is not... This shirt, here it is. Lee ordered one. I ordered one. But it's the Swarm Wrangler logo. Actually, I could just show it. What the hell am I doing?
About to say, you need me to bring it up?
I got it right here. There you go. $8.95 for regular people size. But when you get my people size, I got a 2X and it went up to $10.95. And that's just the price of the printing and the shipping. There's no profit in that shirt at all. So when Lee ordered it, I didn't even get a notification that he ordered. They're like, yeah, you're not getting no money off of it, so we're not going to tell you about it. So it's just the Swarm Wrangler Bob B, as DC named him. And it's just a cool shirt. And if you're a YouTuber and wear it, it might help out my brand a little bit. So I would appreciate that. Hey, I like that little spinning thing, man. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm just trying to get it.
Bob freezing up on us. Done that on us earlier. I believe yesterday we were just talking on here and it froze up. Hey, Bob. Nope. He dropped out again.
Are we back? I can't hear you now, Lee.
I had to log back into it, knocked everything out.
I
I'll
don't know
change
what
that
happened.
background for you too.
Using all the logos. That's crazy. Now we're back, and now YouTube is showing that we're offline. Black screen. Only the hardcore people stayed around. 20 hardcore people. Let me see. Let me see.
Frank said he's scared of the dark. I don't know if I believe that one.
There's Frank and Galloway lights.
Yeah, it kicked you out, and then mine started hesitating here, and then I seen Rick Morse come at the bottom, but I couldn't even click him or myself in.
Yeah, I got weird stuff going on with the computer now. So here's the thing. If you started the stream, so if I disconnected, then we could assume it was my internet. But we both disconnected. So I wonder if it's that StreamYard thing.
It has to be, because last week when we was doing our live, it kept on kind of shifting everybody around and then kicking out too.
And we're still here. Might want to put that in the chat. There you go. We're still here.
It's showing on YouTube now that we're back.
Oh, is it? And I've got stuff popping up all over the place over here. No, now I'm just seeing the Kodiak Farm background over there. And then I just see me. So I'm just now seeing when we just came back in.
Dang, yours is a little bit further behind.
Well, you're also the one hosting it too. So my information probably goes to your computer to go to theirs. I don't know how it works. But we're back. Yay! For the 3 minutes, and then Cayman starts, and everyone's going to jump over there. So we're just having a good time. That's it. Just hanging out. You know, not much to do with the bees at this point. A little bit.
Weather ain't allowing it here right now.
And trying to get.
We made it up to 56, 57 today, but it was just too much wind.
There's Rick. Hey, Rick.
Hey, guys, I'll hang out with you.
Yeah, you doing
We're
okay?
going to be here for a few more minutes because Cayman's
Okay.
coming, but we're going to still hang out. But what you doing?
No, I did cut back on the peppermint. That was not a good idea, putting that much in there. So thanks
much
for
you
the
put
tip. I was putting in way too much.
Was it running around the hive a little bit from the smell, or?
It was keeping them out of the feeder.
Okay.
I mean, it's too cold to leave the hive. So I threw all that away and put some fondant on it. Put fondant on there so they got something to eat. Because it's getting cold here.
Seems like it's getting cold everywhere. It's getting cold down here too.
I think we got about 4 inches of snow.
Larimore, you can. I know some people do it, put it in their like rapid round feeder, but I don't know if they'll go to it.
I've seen some of them take like a drawn out comb that don't have anything in it, lay it on its side, sprinkle the dry pollen sub in it, and then kind of bump the frame to push it down, pack it into the cells.
I mean, because the frames are slanted slightly.
Yep. And then put that frame back in with drawn comb, and it's full of pollen sub in all the cells.
I've actually got pollen patties in Ziploc bags, right? And then I got these Carolina Reapers. Y'all don't have enough super chat money to make me eat one of these.
Oh, come on, go for it.
Nope.
You ought to be able to do that one for free.
Huh?
You ought to be able to do that one for free.
Nope. Not happening. I'm hesitant to even put it in honey.
I wanted to ask you, Bob, how are the pigs?
They're doing good. We had rain the last couple days, but they kind of just lay next to each other to share heat. And I've got them I usually put hay out there for them so they can, kind of nest in the hay a little bit.
That's what we do for our one outside dog. We got like one of the little igloo looking dog houses.
Mhm.
And I stack it about halfway full with hay. That way when she climbs in, she kind of burrows down into a little hole, and she don't like to come out of it. It's just too soft. Even on a warm day, she'll stay in there and lay on that hay.
That's
Most people don't realize that pigs are unable to sweat,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why they like to lay in the
the
mud. Yeah, because it's cool.
Transfers to heat. Acts as a heat conductor.
Well, when it was hot out, I would go outside with the garden hose and spray them, to help them cool down and make sure they had plenty of water. But
Yeah, it's good for them.
I had a buddy done that, but he had put a sprinkler. It was mounted on a post for the pigs, but it was on a timer. And somehow he had a bell rigged up to it. And by the time it would come on, that little bell would ding. Sprinkler would come on, and the pigs would take off running for the sprinkler.
because they knew it was going to be hitting them, huh?
Yep.
Cool them down. That's pretty cool. Put it on a timer. But how can you set a bell on a timer?
That I don't
I understand that if it was like a sprinkler, because they got those little plug-in deals, right? So the sprinklers come on at a certain time. But I guess if it was just nothing wrong with the Reaper. Many people claim to be very sweet before the heat hits, but then when the heat hits, then it's over.
Well, Spanky might give us a demonstration on that and let us know how sweet it tastes.
Yeah. Oh, it tastes pretty good. Next thing, I got little crosses on my eyes over here, little X's, where I've died in the chair. Well, Cayman is live, guys. So if you guys are wanting to go check Cayman's video out, it says winter question and action. Question and answer, but he's looks like he's in somebody's honey house over there. I think he's in Missouri right now. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not sure where he's at. I just know he's somewhere besides his honey house. It looks like a cow and extractor line.
Yeah, if they don't have any, I would make a pollen tube, to be honest with you. If it's warm enough for them to fly, though, and there's no pollen and they're trying to get the dust off of the corn, they'll come get it out of that tube for sure. Yep, that's me. Swirly eyes.
Get off of here and watch you guys on the side. All right.
All right, brother. Take it easy.
I'm about to have to run myself. I got to get up early. I still got to eat dinner.
All right. Well, hey, we plan to get off at this time anyway. So for Cayman, so if you do it as well, he says.
Hey, Bob, you'll have to find just a regular pepper and paint it red.
red.
Look like a Reaper. Get your banana pepper.
That is definitely Carolina Reaper.
Look like it got a stinger on the end of it.
Probably does. Don't smell hot. Must be fakes.
Yeah, try it out and see.
I'm good. I don't have a food dehydrator. That's only 2 peppers though. It shouldn't add that much liquid into a.
I would recommend too, if you're dehydrating hot peppers, put the dehydrator outside. Don't do it in your house.
Could you imagine? You know how honey kind of sticks to your tongue anyway, right? And kind of like peanut butter. You know how it sticks to your mouth a little bit? Could you imagine Reaper honey? How it would damn stick to your mouth, that heat? That would be crazy. Hey, Ed. Good to see you. Yeah, we were just getting ready to sign off, Ed. We're gonna go watch Cayman stuff. He just came live, and wanted to we're talking about the. You're quick on that button, man. I can't even get it on the. Damn it! Why won't it show up good?
Put it in front of your face.
But then I got to bring my face in.
No, I'm talking about just like cover your face with it in the front of it.
So what if I just do like this?
Usually whatever's in the center of the screen is what it tries to focus on.
That's crazy. But Yeah, it's got the bee. It's got the little bee in the background too, and so it's looking good. Looking good. Oh, no problem, Ed. We didn't have this really scheduled. We were just talking. It's like, hey, want to go live? And he's like, when? I asked him when. He said, what do you say, 6:45? I said, it's 6:45 right now.
Hey, it was 6:44.
6:44.
Hey, you can go ahead and take a bite, and then we can end the stream. That way, we don't see you crying.
No, not happening, guys. Not happening. But at any rate, guys, y'all have a good one. Don't forget Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. Be on my channel this week.
We'll be on Welcome
and we'll see y'all then.
Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all.
Good night.